When they were firebombing pregnancy centers after the Dobbs decision, 0 people were put in jail. 0. They've only ever used this to target pro-lifers. This should have never happened in the first place. It was a travesty of justice. Never the United States of America. Face needs to go.
I'm Elizabeth Mitchell with the Daily Signal. I'm at the 52nd Annual March for Life. We're here talking to people about how they feel about the trajectory of the pro-life movement under the Trump administration and their thoughts on President Trump pardoning the pro-lifers who are imprisoned due to violating the FACE Act. They were praying outside abortion clinics and trying to convince women not to get abortions. Many of them were in jail and they were pardoned yesterday, and the pro-life movement is excited about it. What do you hope to see from President Trump over the next 4 years with pro-life wins?
Defund Planned Parenthood. President Trump needs to join us in calling for Planned Parenthood to be defunded. It is asinine that he could continue to fund his political enemies. Planned Parenthood spent more than $60 million trying to elect Kamala Harris. Last week we found out that the Harris campaign was using a taxpayer-funded Planned Parenthood office for their campaign down in Florida, violating law.
You're the incoming president of the March for Life. Where do you see the pro-life movement going in the next 4 years under the Trump administration?
I think we have a lot of reasons for optimism right now, starting with the fact that VP Vance, in his first public appearance after the inauguration, chose the March for Life, which I think is a fantastic sign of his commitment and the White House's commitment to working with the pro-life movement and working alongside each other for the next few years.
So yesterday we saw that President Donald Trump pardoned 23 individuals who'd been convicted under what's called the FACE Act. Your reaction to that?
I think it really sets the tone for the future of the pro-life movement under President Trump, and I think we're moving in a really good direction.
I think it's an important message for free speech and the right of us to use our voices for what we believe in.
I'm so excited and so happy. I used to protest with one of them that was in federal prison, so it was so exciting to see him get pardoned.
I mean, it's just beautiful. Like, he's already done so much in office to help the pro-life mission, and literally his vice president in office is coming here to help us. It's just such a power move. His first week, he's setting out to do exactly what he wants to do, which is really powerful.
Some people are saying, and there's a movement in Congress to repeal the FACE Act, which enabled those pro-lifers to go to jail for their advocacy. What are your thoughts on that?
Absolutely. We had tens of thousands of petitions signed from supporters supporting Congressman Chip Roy in this quest. The FACE Act has only ever been used to prosecute peaceful pro-life prayer warriors. When they were firebombing pregnancy centers after the Dobbs decision, 0 people were put in jail. 0. They've only ever used this to target pro-lifers. This should have never happened in the first place. It was a travesty of justice. Never the United States of America. Face needs to go.
I think that it is a breach of our constitutional rights. I think that expressing ourselves in that way is totally appropriate in regards to the Constitution, so I think the FACE Act violates our rights as Americans.
Well, what we've seen is that the FACE Act, which was written to supposedly be neutral, has been overwhelmingly used to go after pro-life protesters, even those who are peaceful. So this is a law that's got to go. It's been used for evil from the very beginning, and certainly nobody did that more than the Biden-Harris administration.
I served as a constitutional law attorney, and I litigated cases to defend our fundamental freedoms like religious liberty and the sanctity of human life. And now